What is the Phoenix Force? Let me explain. With the reveal of Jean Grey, the Phoenix, being the next character for Marvel Rivals, I had a choice between covering the origin of Jean Grey or the origin of the Phoenix Force. And I chose the Phoenix Force because I thought it would be easier. The Phoenix Force has no definitive origin, but its first bit of verifiable history is that the storm god Hadad weaved the Phoenix Force into his armor in order to take over the cosmos. However, Hadad would be defeated by the One Above All, and the Phoenix Force was set free, becoming a cosmic entity. In this state, the Phoenix Force was simply a mass of energy with no real traits or goals, but that would change when it came to Earth and met Pharaon. Pharaon was a magician who worshipped the mythical creature known as the Phoenix, and that worship eventually put the Phoenix into Phoenix Force as it took on the shape of the legendary bird. The Force would then stay on Earth and eventually represent the first flame humans had ever created, protecting them from the darkness, which put the Phoenix Force at odds with the Tiger God who represents that darkness. After this, the Phoenix Force took on the first human host of the power known as Firehair, and was part of the Stone Age Avengers. Firehair and Odin would have a romance, but Firehair left him. Yet 1,000 years later, Firehair arranged for Odin and Gaia to have a child that would be imbued with a portion of the Phoenix Force's power, and that child was Thor. But as far as I can tell, Thor fans and Phoenix fans do not like this retcon, so pretend I didn't say anything. Back to the Stone Age, the Phoenix Force would leave Earth and its host behind, instead going into space with the Shi'ar Empire. The Empire would worship the entity as a god, and the Force would find a host in Rook-Shur. Unfortunately, Rook would be the first host driven mad by the Force and go on a rampage, causing the Phoenix Force to flee from the planet, and the Shi'ar Empire would kill all supporters of the Force and anyone who was deemed a suitable host. The Phoenix Force then went back to Earth and found a host in the form of a Viking woman, but nothing too notable happens. However, much later, a female Iron Fist known as Fong was prophesied to become the new host of the Force and either control it flawlessly or destroy everything. So when the time came, Fong bonded with the Phoenix Force and gained control, but she knew this would not last and went off into space, never to be seen again. But while Fong was gone, the Force wasn't, and eventually found Jean Grey, the seemingly perfect host, leading to the chaotic stories and amazing moments we know today with the Phoenix.